Hi again, guys. So this is my review of Module 4. Finally, it has been quite a long week so far, and all sorts of things happened at my end. With house being renovated and whatnot. But also, when it comes to this module, I believe it's one of the longest one there is, and for me, it was quite the most impactful. And at one point, I was actually frozen because module 4 is all about doing the marketing, which I believe so far, after all of this, after all of the start, this is the toughest thing for me, just to get out there and put yourself out. And um, although I'm kind of doing this with this video, but it's a different story if you have to, um, you know, make your own page and then promote yourself and then be be quite out there. And for these videos, I know that nobody that I know of, they don't know that I'm doing that. This is something that is only my precious little secret for now. Um, but when you finally start doing this course and everything, and if you decide to go through it, the marketing part is there and you have to do it. So it's not hiding anymore. It's being in the plain sight, which I have to say I'm scared shitless about that. But it's okay. I'm gonna get there. So basically, this module has 6 videos, and when I got to the video number 3, it's basically Dean talking with Maya. She's one of the previous um, students of this course. Actually, the course was a little bit different because during the last 4 or 5 years, the course evolved. So she's one of the students that has been at the beginning, on one of the first courses, and she really succeeded. Also, quite often in this course, you can see Raf. He is also a previous student, and he really succeeded also. Now, once I saw that and everything is great, yeah, I'm really happy for them. But you know that how do they call that? The imposter syndrome and self doubt. Oh my God, it really came to the surface with me. And Dean showed her transformation, actually, how going from nothing, almost nothing, basically, to, I believe, 6 figures in few months. I mean, figures in 1 month that she has got. And I was like, oh, like, great. I'm really happy for her. I get it. But her background and also Raf's background and Dean background in a way is they were like like big shots in whatever they did. So for Raf, give me a second. Sorry, my big baby woke up, so I had to take a small small break. So okay, so when it comes to Ralph and Maya, Maya was high executive in some big firm before, so she was a high level right before. And Ralph, the same. He had some really big difficulties when he was younger, and then he snapped out of it, and then he went to school, and he got really far really fast. Just 1 second again. My baby again. So uh, he, yeah. So he was working for, as he says, for one big marketing company, and he was basically moving up the ladder really, really fast. So it's like, and Dean had his own. I know he started from nothing, from scratch. Yeah, I get that, but before he even started thinking about something like this, he had his own successful business. So then, and it just I was frozen because that's not my story. I'm a single mom. Last time I worked was like 2 years ago, and then I had my second baby, and I had like this big 2 year gap. And before that, because we moved um, to Canada like 10 years ago. I do have a university degree, but the university degree is from outside of Canada and it was never valid here. So I did find a job that is transferable to with my skill set, but I hadn't had a time to basically move to something more than entry level. So I was like, wow, I'm not in their league at all. Like, how can I even go into this? It's like, wow. So I made a post because when you go through this course, basically it's advisable, and all of us are doing it. You do get into the group chat, actually Facebook group, where other people are going through the same transition and the same story of going through this. And some you can see the successes, you can see the failures, you can see the how scared they are and whatever, and things they're going through. So we are all there for each other, which is great, especially if you don't have immediate support. But and then I wrote a post about it, and I was actually whining a little bit, and my post was not, it was pending for the whole day, and usually it takes them like a few hours to approve the post. And I was like, okay, what's happening? So at that point I only did the 4.3, so the third video of the, the fourth module. And day after, Dean had so for 6 weeks we do have like coaching with Dean once a week. So day after, Dean had a coaching, and after that I went through the um, through module 4.4, so basically the next video. And my main concern was like, okay, first, I'm not in their league at all. Like, how can I even compare myself to that? Like, I there's like, it's like night and day. And then the second thing, I'm still not sure what to, I'm all over the place. I don't know what to give out. They say like, you should choose a dot. So that's, I think, Dean's pet name for your ideal client who you're going to approach at the beginning, right? Basically the person that you can really help, and you're sure that you can help. So usually that person is you from 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you from past, because you're teaching from experience, and you can teach from experience somebody who haven't been through that experience yet, right? So yeah, for me that dot is like, I have no idea because I'm all over the place. I have been moved so many times. Like in Canada, I have been here for 10 years. I have moved like, okay, so I moved to Montreal, from Montreal to Toronto, from Toronto to Edmonton, from Edmonton to Mississauga, which is just next to Toronto. And then I had my babies there. And now we moved to Alberta again. And it's like I had so many things going on that I just don't know where should I start. Like, and I cannot say that I'm exact expert at everything. I can just tell you what I have been through, right? So it's been, and also like since I came to Canada, and because of my legal background, I have been. Oh yeah, I didn't mention I do have a legal degree in from my own country. So basically, the job that I got here, at least the last one that I really enjoyed, I was a newcomer information counselor. So basically, helping newcomers with settlement, giving them information about where to go, what to do once they first arrive in Canada, in Ontario specifically, because I was located there at the moment. And from somebody who has been through that a few times, um, I I just know the feeling and what the person is going through. So I was thinking maybe to do that, start with that. But I'm all the time just like, I know that's something that I can do with, but I it's not that I'm not passionate about, but it's not the best thing that I can do. So I was thinking like just doing the, exercise course for newcomers to Canada, not giving them immigrational information because I'm not a lawyer here. I don't have that license, and I'm not going through that, you know, but just giving the information, the basic information, how to get your life in order once you go to another country or another place, because it's a big difference, right? So I decided to go with that, but still not sure about my ideal dot, how they say. And I was still freaking out, and I don't know about the approach. And then when Maya explained that she tried to open her own business in this area, basically almost a year before, so she was on this path, and she was unsuccessful. And also Raf, he was doing his own job with marketing, but on the side he opened a coaching business for 2 years, unsuccessful. So I know it was unsuccessful, but you were in that. You knew what to expect. You knew what to ask, how the training is going, how the coaching is going, what is the framework of all of that. I have no idea. I don't know where to start. I'm brand new. So yeah, as you can imagine, yes, I was completely frozen. So I made that post, and they never actually approved it. It was not denied, but it was not, it was all the time in pending. And once the dean had, like, day after, when once he had the coaching, it felt like it was directed to me. I know it was directed to everybody, but it was really connected to my own worries. And also, I went through that 4.4 part of the module, and finally, like, I think they have it mixed up. They should do the 4.4 before 4.3, because 4.3, it can really freak you out if you don't get the 4.4. So 4.4 is basically Raf explaining um, the first steps, the ones that I was really freaking out, because I don't have the beginning audience that him and my had. So he was explaining how to do that, how to start with that, right? To get traction, as they say. Um, so that helped a lot. And then once that happened, I I edited my post for admins saying thank you for not allowing that to go live, because it was just self pity most of the time, and I was just freaking out. I was really freaking out, and I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Because right now I feel like I'm not facing the wall, but facing a boulder, like a big rock, and I don't know how to go through that or around it because it's so huge. So yeah, that helped a lot, and I move forward. And I have to say, I'm still procrastinating. It's not, yeah, I I have excuse. I have kids, right, and the house that needs to be done and everything else. But you know what? I'm still not giving up. I'm going there. I'm on my path, and so basically that's what happened. So yeah, after that, I have finished together the whole module four. Module four is really comprehensive, and it really they really do show you like baby steps. However, I feel like it was reversed. They first show you the end result, and then they started with the baby step, which in my case, it freaked me out. It really freaked me out. So now I don't know. I hope tonight I'm going to start with module number 5, but I'm still like digesting all the information that I got, and yeah, I'm yet to start to make my own, like, Facebook page and everything else, because of course I don't want my personal page to be there, especially because this is at the moment my little secret, and I'm still not confident around 100%, and I'm trying to protect my confidence, as Dean says. And I just don't need anybody else telling me like, why are you doing this? Do you need this? You look awful, or you're ridiculous. So yeah, And you know what? This is progress also, because this is the first time that I am doing this, filming this video with one of my family member next door hearing me. Usually I'm hiding, so this is good. And it's my big girl, and I know I can trust her. And yes, she's good. I'm really lucky to have her. So I hope that this is going to be helpful for you guys. Also, from one of them, I saw the question. Yeah. So how I got to this, basically, it just popped up. I truly believe that when you're looking for something that helps you, the signs are there. You just need to see it. So for me, I was really miserable for a longer period of time than just now, and I was just looking for a way out to do something. And then this popped out in my Facebook page. So sometimes you can see commercials and just disregard them, but this time this just got my attention, because I guess I was ready to do something with myself finally. So yeah, that's how. But usually, if you're interested in going through this course, so just go into mastermind.com. It's leaded, basically the one who is, I guess, in charge is Dean. Tony is also there, but Tony has other projects. But Tony and Dean, they are in this together, but the lead of this is under Dean. And I have to say, this guy and his point of view and perspective, it's really, really good. Like, you know what? You're not going to you're not going to evolve until you are open to see other perspectives, right? And especially from people who have gone through some stuff and are successful at this point. So this guy, he really, you know, it seems that, as I mentioned before, it seems that he really does care, because he's doing extra from what other people are. So yeah, mastermind.com. I do believe they have, I'm not sure, is it 14 days free or 30 days free of this course if you want to go through it. If you have time to immerse yourself into this one, you can actually finish it in a week. But it depends on you. If I have time, if I'm alone and solo, I would actually probably do it in a week, and then another week I would go and do my course and then go through it again and then again. But yeah, if you are interested, go for it, because really good informations are provided there. So that's it from me for now. I hope that you got your information that you needed, and see you next time. And I hear another footsteps on the stairs. So see you next time. If you have any more questions, just ask.